Getting all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors Dynasty here on College Football 25. We continue season number 3, and in the last episode, not only did we start season 3 with a doubleheader, we won both of those games, but we had a revelation. And that revelation is, at the beginning, we thought that this was going to be the Cam Barfield Heisman Tour, where we were going to do whatever we can do to get him a Heisman, because he deserved it last year with the numbers he put up. He just didn't get it. I don't even think he was in the conversation, probably because he was a backup. But then going into the year, I thought, okay, we'll do that. We'll try to get Cam Barfield the Heisman that he deserves. And then we got on the field and played with our 5-star freshman quarterback, Leo Van Dyke. And I realized we might need to change gears a little bit and switch the Heisman Tour from Barfield, even though he's a great player and I love him. We might have to switch it over to Leo Van Dyke, because this man was a special talent in those 2 games in the first episode. He was unbelievable, making throws that I didn't think were possible to make. And he just looked amazing. So I'm going to do whatever I can do to get either one of those guys a Heisman, because I'd love to have a Heisman trophy in the trophy cabinet here in Hawaii. It would be amazing. Today we've got another doubleheader for you. We start with Duke. We are the number 4 team in the country, the defending runner-ups, if that even is a thing, for the national championship, losing to Penn State obviously last year in the national championship game. This year, with our 5-star quarterback and Cam Barfield and a solid enough defense, I think this could be our year. If you're going to enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's go start the doubleheader with Duke. Now, Duke historically has been known more so as a basketball college, because their football program has been all right. They've done okay. They haven't really done anything major. But, I mean, they're trying to go on the come up, and they want to try to upset the number 4 team in the nation. They're not going to do that, at least I hope so, but they want to. It's at home in a what could be a hostile environment. I don't know what their crowd level is going to be. As far as recruiting goes, we are gaining some good ground on the number 5 player in the nation, Brian Shaw, free safety. And the reason why we're so in on him is because he's got 99 speed. At 6'3", he's got amazing speed. His change of direction is great. He might not even be at safety at that point. He's just such a pure athlete. We could flip him to offense and he could be amazing. We're looking pretty good on the number 10 player in the country, Kevin Hawker. Hardly know her. And then Rai Miersma, we passed Nebraska, so we're starting to do a little bit better there. We are battling with a ton of big-time programs for Rashard Starks, and I'm a little bit scared we're not going to have the juice to get him, because he also has 99 speed. If we could have 2 safeties with both 99 speed, we'd be unbelievable. We're probably not going to get Steven Kranchik. I'm going to keep the points on him just to see what happens, but I don't think we're going to get him. Junior Cobb we're losing out on. We're going all in on a couple of these 5-stars, and for good reason, because they are freaks. Absolute, utter freaks. Cole Pounds, we are very close to getting. I like him a little bit. He's a power rusher type. He's 6'6", 288. That's pretty heavy. He's a pretty beefy dude. And remember, we put these guys on the board at the end of the doubleheader, but I haven't had the points to scout them yet. We are leading on Montreal Vic. I hope that he's very fast, because if he is, we're definitely going to try to bring him in. But we don't have the points right now. We really need to either change the way that we're recruiting some players and take some points off of guys that we're just not going to win, or we need to have some guys commit to the class. But we start the doubleheader on the road against Duke. I don't think they have any different uniforms. I guess we could take a look. They've got their normal homes. They've got their normal aways. I like the blue helmet. I think I like the the blacks? I forgot about the black helmets and the black jerseys. And then I don't know if the blue. I'd rather have it all black if I was gonna do it like that. But the white with the, I think the white with the black looks a little bit better than the blue with the black. What should they wear? What should they wear? I kind of like this one. This is probably my favorite because the blue helmet. I just like the blue helmet more than I like the white helmet, I think. So I think they're gonna. I know that they are the home team. They should be wearing the primary color. But we shouldn't have a problem. I'm just gonna wear the black just in case. I was gonna say we should have a problem deciding, but you never know. White jerseys on white jerseys, you could, in the heat of the moment, you could think it's somebody else, even with the helmet difference. But I'm just gonna wear the black jerseys just to be safe. And I think it's a night game, or it'll be night by the end of the game. So having the black jerseys will definitely help us out a little bit with a little bit of advantage. We are the number 4 team in the nation. We should go out here and play like it because this team shouldn't really be on our level in terms of on the field. I know they're pretty close in the ratings, but on the field we have way better athletes. We are here at Brooks Field in somewhere in North Carolina, right? That's where Duke's at. I don't know. I forget exactly where they're at. Oh, that's a big pop. But this, I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've ever gone against the Blue Devils in College Football 25. I don't think I've ever played against them on the road or at any place that I would be at. So that's pretty cool. They've got a star quarterback, so I'll have to be wary of that. And I'm still trying to get used to all these new faces on the defensive line. Oh, what a change of direction. I'm trying to find my new user. Last year, in the previous 2 years, I had been using a combination of the guys, the seniors and juniors that we had on the defensive line. So I'm trying to, and all those guys are gone now in Season 3, so I'm just trying to get a feel for who my new user is going to be. Is it going to be Swede? Is it going to be Savea? Who could it be? They're running some run plays here, but they're doing like not really delayed handoffs, just kind of weird where it looks like it's going to be play action, but it ends up just being a handoff. Is the quarterback going to keep it? No, it's another handoff. Shut down again, only a gain of 1. Are they going to finally let the quarterback rip it? Looks like they might. I don't want to take Fabian Ross out of the play here. I'm going to be Savea. And he will throw it for the first time today. And he will throw it underneath, and it does not get the first down. Not really a check down, just kind of like an in route that didn't get enough yards. We played that pretty well, and Duke will go to the punt. Kind of a weird offensive drive there. They didn't really, like, they were committed to that run game, that's for sure. Barfield will get us to the 27-yard line. And we've got our 5-star freshman quarterback, Leo Van Dyke, on the field. Although I don't see him out here. I don't know where he's at. But we're going to get this ball to Cam Barfield. We talked about how he is on his Heisman tour. Same with Leo Van Dyke at this point. But he's a freshman. Leo's got a ton of time. But look at the blocking down the field. Cam Barfield. I mean, the blocking from our receivers is some of the best in the nation. You can't deny that. The guards even got out. The tackle got out and in space and was blocking people. It's a work of art. It is a work of art. Who's that backup running back there? I don't remember. Number 26. I wish he was back in again. I did change the depth chart to get Bliss involved. I realized in the doubleheader that he was not high enough in the depth chart. I want him on the field. Same with Matthias Felix, because they are like our 2 fastest players. So I definitely want them on the field at the same time. Oh, it's Boyd. That's right. Forgot about Boyd. He's a power runner like Landon Sims. Not as obviously not as highly rated as Landon Sims, but he's got a little bit of pop to his shoulders. He can lower the pads and drop somebody if he needs to. This has been a very run-heavy first drive, and Cam Barfield broke a tackle. Didn't expect him to do that. 3 carries, 53 yards already. You know what? Let's just make this entire first drive a run drive. And we should end it right here. Cam Barfield into the end zone. I mean, it's just a work of art at this point. It's so simple, the offensive game plan, and yet the teams cannot stop it. And we didn't even have Leo Van Dyke let it rip at all on that first drive. They haven't seen anything yet. 7-0 Hawaii leads. Like I said in the beginning portion of before the game started, I don't think this is going to be much of a game, even though it may seem like it could be close on paper because the ratings are similar. The teams on paper are severely different in terms of how the talent that they have on the field. We just got to go out there and prove it. Elijah Palmer does play a little bit soft. That's something that he does whether it's man or zone. He just plays soft coverage most of the time, so we have to live with that kind of. They go back to the run game. It's not going to be there, though. Tyreek Tate, other people in there. That's right, we got Ramon Funk in there as well. I gotta find a new user on the D-line. Quarterback's not going to scramble. I thought he might. He probably would have had it. Malik Murphy, the quarterback for Duke. I thought he might have had it, but it turns out that it didn't need to because he had the first down anyway. Ooh, there's a little, not read option, little RPO. And he chose to pass even though I had a guy right there. I don't know how I didn't, like, knock that ball away. 2nd and 4. Oh! Really need my guys to be faster than that, but that's okay. 3rd and 2. Do we bring a blitz? Nah, I think that might ruin it. I think if they run it, Tyreek Tate will fill that gap. No, he got stuck on the lineman. He could have filled that gap if he wasn't stuck. That's okay. 1st down and 10 for Duke. I mean, you gotta give us a little bit of a break. I mean, we lost so many starters on the defensive side of the ball this past offseason. We're definitely trying to teach a new generation of Hawaii defenders how to play football the way that we want to play football. Oh, it's got to be a pick. No, turn me into the guy. Why would they not turn me into the guy that can pick the ball off? Oh, I hate this game sometimes. Turn me into the guy. All right, Evan Johnson, one of our best players. Probably the best defensive player that came back. Oh, it's a keep. I did not expect it to be a quarterback keep on the read option. I thought it would just be a straight up handoff and we'd stuff him, but that was a good call. Good play call. Malik Murphy got me. They're moving the football in this next drive here. I'm a little bit scared, but not really. A handoff to the running back. Now I'm scared because that was a really good run. That was a really good run. That looked like a Hawaii run. 1st and goal from the 8. Oh, another RPO. Good blocking from the receiver. And he gets to the 3. All right, this is where things get tight. What do we got? What are we made of? They go with the sweep. Little touch pass trickery. Jake Taylor going nowhere. Jemai Otis on the stop. And it's 3rd and goal. They lost a lot of yards from that. If we could hold to a field goal, that would be perfection. He's got a lot of time in the pocket, and he throws it away. Malik Murphy chooses to save for the field goal and not get too aggressive. I'm okay with allowing a field goal. I mean, considering they were at the 3-yard line at one point in this drive, I don't know how that wasn't roughing the kicker. Whatever. I'll take it. I'm okay with allowing just 3 points. Here is Devon Austin back to return. I've also got Bliss back to return as well. I think Austin's a senior, so we will be seeing the last of him this year. Stadium Pulse is maxed, but it's not like loud enough to where the routes are shaky or anything. So it's kind of like right on that tier of not loud enough. I think I'm just going to run out this first quarter with Barfield runs, and then we will open up the offense a little bit with some pass. Although you give me a slot fade option, I don't think I can pass that up, especially when Matthias Felix is running the slot fade. We'll see what happens. If it's there, I'll take it. If it's not, which I don't think it is, we'll scramble with Leo Van Dyke. Not what I wanted to do in terms of diving, but I'll take it. He didn't fumble or anything. And they're going to press. They're going to show me some press. Final play of the quarter. Do we have anybody that wins? Oh, mommy! Intercepted. That ball sailed so much. Wow. Leo put a lot on that ball. That's crazy. I didn't need that ball to be that hard of a pass, but it certainly was. Did he get both feet in? I'm assuming he did. But Leo put a lot on this ball. I mean, I just needed this to be slightly underthrown a little. The one time I want it to be underthrown, he just heaves it. And yeah, he got both of his feet in on that one. So it is an interception. Not how I wanted to end the first quarter. But we get right back there, and it's Elijah Palmer pick 6. What is Malik Murphy doing? You can't throw that to Elijah Palmer, baby. He's too quick. He's got cat-like reflexes, baby. He's one of our best interception corners, interception getters. Ball hawks, I guess, would be the NFL term, the football term. He's one of our best ball hawking DBs in Hawaii history. Him and what's his face? Why do I forget the other dude's name? I'll see it when he's out here on the field here. What's the other dude's name? It is, where's he at? Gotta find him now. Oh, it's Fabian Ross. That's what it is. I don't know why I couldn't remember Fabian Ross's name. That's who I was thinking of, Fabian Ross. Those two guys are battling like 1 and 2 for the Hawaii interception record. We'll see who gets it. That's a big-time pick 6, though. And Evan Johnson on the D-line with a hand in the dirt? I don't know if I like that. They're going to go RPO again, but it's not going to work out. Gain of nothing on the play. I'd really love for you to throw another pick. That'd be amazing. Absolutely amazing. I think we might need to recruit some pass rushers, though. That's got to be a pick. It's not a pick. It's a first down. Elijah Palmer was playing that pretty well. I don't know how he didn't get a hand on that. Maybe not for an interception, but just like to knock it down or something. Ooh, get there, get there, get there. We're not going to get there. He throws it, loses 5 on the play. What's the decision making there? I know he had guys chasing after him and everything, but you're going to throw that for a loss of 5? That's a weird decision from Malik Murphy. Oh, really high snap from the center. A really high snap. And he only gets a yard out of it. 3rd and 14. What turned out to be a promising drive, or what looked like it was a promising drive, has kind of stalled here. He's going to go deep. Never mind. It's a touchdown, Duke. Okay. Oh, maybe not a touchdown. We saved it. Never mind. That's not it's not a bad drive at all. He just bombed us over the top. We weren't ready for that. Although we did stand tall previously. That's not going to be what we do. Touchdown, Duke. The little check down we weren't prepared for. We didn't have anybody really even on that receiver, that tight end. And Duke will get back in this game. Really good that they threw the pick 6 earlier because it'd be 10-7 right now. Okay. Man, how do we get beat so bad on the deep ball? I thought we had everybody covered there. We just got burnt. Devon Austin can't go anywhere. 17-yard line. All right. So we're just going to forget about the first pass that I threw with Leo Van Dyke. That one doesn't really even count. That was just me being funny and foolish, and I took a sack right there. Okay. Let's go back to the run game. The run game is safe. It's familiar. It's useful. It's effective. Cam Barfield gets a lot of those yards back. Do I just send people deep and hope that they win on the coverage? I don't know if they will, though. That's the problem. Oh, I'm not going to have time to find out. Get that ball away, Leo. 4th and 11. I got to punt this ball away. I usually like to be aggressive in these spots, but from our own 16, I don't know if I can be. I don't think we have a very good punter, is what I'm realizing right there. Good job, Tyreek Tate. Okay, very poor drive from us. And we give the ball right back to a hot Duke offense. We're not playing like number 4 team in the country, that is for sure. That is a crazy pass attempt. I'm surprised he didn't catch it, honestly. I know he took a big hit, but I'm surprised he still didn't catch it. 2nd down and 10. Come on, Sweet. I need you to get there. Nope. They're going to be a handoff, and he's just... That was... You see that? He was like, boom. And it's like the flash. He got a crazy little burst of speed there as he did like a juke move or some sort of like dodge or duck or something. I don't know what it was. Oh, what a ball to the flat. I can't believe we didn't have a guy on that. And it's a first down. Come on, guys. We are playing sloppy, sloppy football right now. That's got to be covered. I mean, you're just standing behind him acting like you're not covering him. What are you doing? Play the ball. Come on. Duke is crushing us on offense right now. Maybe we are closer on talent on the field than I first thought. Because they are playing a much better game than we are. We just happen to have more points. I think we're going to go back to the run game on our next offensive drive. That's a holding call. It'll come back. We need that one. Maybe that'll slow down this drive. We'll move him back to the 17-yard line. Maybe that'll slow him down a little bit and we can get some good pressure or something. We need some luck at this point. Ooh, oh, what the heck kind of trickery is happening here? That was a triple fake type of stuff. I don't even know what's going on there. Luckily, we shut it down. 3rd and 14. Come on, defense. One more big stop. Tackle him. Good job. They'll kick the field goal. It'll be a 1-point game. It'll be a 1-point game. Are they going to wait? No, I thought they were going to wait till the 2-minute warning. All right, we need to play a lot better on offense. That is just for sure. We need to play better in general. Our defense has been getting torched. Offense has not been producing except for the one drive where we scored the touchdown with Barfield, and that's a block in the back or something. Can't have that on the kick return. Oh, it's a holding. You don't usually get that on the kick returns. All right, so we start at the 8-yard line. Well, this is just fantastic, isn't it? Cam Barfield gets to the 2-minute warning, and we have... Do we try the slot fade again? I mean, Felix is going to be the one running it. Is Perry going to be able to hear that? He didn't hear it this time. The crowd's not even that loud. Come on, Perry. Pay attention. There you go. All right. Felix. He got bumped, and I can't get the ball off. God dang it, man. Matthias got bumped. If he doesn't get bumped, I get that out on time, but I had to wait a second. We'll try it again from the opposite side. God, I hate that he got bumped there. He got bumped twice even, I think. Okay, he won that time. And that'll be a touchdown. See, that's the connection that we want. I mean, he has like 17,000 steps on him right here. Matthias Felix is goated. It's been a little bit of a sloppy game for Leo Van Dyke throwing the football. But he is a true freshman in his 3rd ever game. So we gotta weigh the good with the bad, and you gotta take everything into consideration. I'd say you got a freshman starting their 3rd ever game in their college career, but he also showed the arm talent right there. But it's not hard to find an open man when you got Matthias Felix running down the field 17 steps in front. We would have had the touchdown on the previous play if he didn't get bumped. We just need to find a way to stop this Duke defense, or this Duke offense, because they are annoying me. They are so just efficient. Got to pick that off. It is. It's Tyreek Tate. User pick. Easy reads. Bengal YouTube. The cat in the hat. Big time from the big dog. And we're going to run back-to-back slot fades. It's either going to be Bliss or it's going to be Felix. Who wants to get open? I think Matthias has it. Oh, that's not going to be a caught ball, is it? Deflected. Yeah. I knew the moment I threw it that he didn't win instantly, and he wasn't going to be able to catch that. That's okay. We'll start to run the offense normally now. Barfield out of the backfield. He's so good even in the passing game. That's huge. Who runs with Ashlock here? Nobody. He got bumped, but nobody ran with him. I'm not going to call a timeout just yet. Let's see. Felix, Bliss. Somebody's going to get open here. I'm just going to check down to Bliss. He's going to turn up the field. And Matthew Bliss, the freshman, I'm going to call my first timeout here. I think he's a 4-star freshman. I don't think he's a 5-star. We got Perry and we got Ashlock running. We got the tight ends. Ooh, Angel Raymond might have a good shot at the corner because he's got a lot of speed. So if he can just win and not get bumped. I think everybody got bumped on that route, to be fair. Can't point out just one guy. 43 seconds, second down and 10. I have no idea where I want to go with this football. I just got to get it away, and it's going to be intercepted. Probably a pick 6 as well. No, we're going to stop it. I mean, I didn't know where to go with the football. I had the pressure almost instantly, right? I may not instantly, but I had pressure coming quicker than I wanted. And is anybody open here? Perry actually is wide open. I just didn't see it. If I can float this ball to the right side over here, that's a touchdown. But I just didn't see that. I wasn't really looking that way. I was looking middle of the field or left side of the field, and none of this was open. So that's why I threw the pick. That's annoying, especially when Perry's wide open. But that's what happens. That is what happens. 35 seconds left. Let's hold this offense and not allow any points. Oh, never mind. Touchdown, Duke. He got wide open on the seam. That's not a touchdown, actually. We're going to hold him because he got no speed. Wow. I think he just had a seam beater route that just went up the field. We didn't have the coverage to stop that. Nobody was right there in the middle. And this Duke offense is just dissecting us. That's got to be a pick. No, it's not. I wasn't close enough. He dropped it, though. Fabian Ross, good tackle. All right, I think second half, we're just going to hand the ball to Cam Barfield, turn shoe clock on, and win the game. Because at this point, Duke is threatening to beat us. And I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I don't care about Leo Van Dyke's stats at this point. I want to win the football game, stay undefeated, stay number 4 seed in the nation. Or number 4 team in the nation. Don't let a touchdown go in. We did. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. This Duke team is way better than advertised, man. They are killing us. It's crazy that we still lead in this game because they're playing better than us in all facets of the game. And with 15 seconds, I might just send a deep ball to Felix or Bliss and see what happens. Or I guess 11 seconds now. From the 21, give me like a gun package or something. Maybe not a gun package. Maybe give me a deep pass package. Is that a slot fade type of package here? I don't have a lot of time on this clock. Okay, there's the fade smash. All right. We'll call the fade smash. We'll hope that Felix wins. He didn't. But luckily, Leo's got enough speed to get away. All right, we'll get out. Thank God he had enough speed to get away there. I might just call the fade smash again, just flip it to the opposite side, and have Matthew Bliss run it. What are the odds that he doesn't get open twice? I think he did win, kind of. Matthew Bliss! It's dropped in the bucket, touchdown! Oh my God, Leo Van Dyke's the greatest. He dropped it in the absolute bucket, in stride for the freshman. And they're shining the shoes. I mean, are you serious? Leo Van Dyke, if he's even, he's leaving. And the 5-star to 4-star, freshman to freshman, that was put so perfectly. It's actually insane. I need to see an instant replay of this. So, when I decide to throw it, he hasn't technically won his matchup yet, because I throw it right here. And Matthew Bliss is even with the DB. Luckily, he's got like 97 speed. So, he's able to just barely get a step on the DB. Felix comes in to try to throw a block. Look at that ball just float in there. Over the top. The safety can't do anything. Felix throws a block on the DB that was originally covering Bliss, and then nobody's obviously going to catch him. I mean, that's a perfectly thrown ball. It doesn't get much better than that. Wow. We're seeing the 5-star freshman put on a show with his arm. He's got 2 touchdowns, and they've both been huge deep balls with perfect accuracy. Absolute insanity from the freshman. I mean, just a cannon of an arm. Just an absolute cannon. Oh, and he throws it with such beauty. Oh, I love him. I think I'm falling in love. I think I'm falling in love. I love him so much. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I love him so much. I mean, he might just be the greatest thing that's ever come into Hawaii, and that's saying something. We definitely found our replacement, our next great Hawaii quarterback. Colt Brennan, Timmy Chang, they're great. They're legendary Hawaii players. Leo Van Dyke might put his name right next to him when it's all said and done. He's got at least 3 years. We go to the half. We need to play better on defense. That's just for sure. Here we go, second half football. I have the chew clock turned on, and I think we're just gonna try to take some time off the clock. Although they're tempting me with another slot fade. We've seen what he can do. We've seen what these athletes can do with the slot fade. So they're tempting me with a good time. But I think we're just going to hand this ball. I mean, he's just quicker than everybody else. He's got the skills to get away, the elusiveness. He's already got 119 yards on 10 carries. He's so good. He's just the greatest. And I was thinking in the halftime break while they were loading up for the second half, just think of how different this game would be if we didn't have that Elijah Palmer pick six. I mean, this game is so much different if that pick six isn't there. It's a lot closer, that's for sure. Although technically it's still very close because it is a one-score game. But it's the first possession of the second half. We've got to try and get another touchdown on the board. Ashlock, good catch after the run there. Or I always do that. Good run after the catch. I don't know why I swapped the words around because I'm stupid probably. That is a really good play from Ashlock, and that's my favorite play in the playbook probably, other than the slot fade. Barfield gets another carry. We are eating away at this third quarter clock. They're tempting me again with press coverage, but I'm not going to fall for it. I'm going to keep to my guns, and that is Cam Barfield again. He even got stopped there for a second, but he's able to push his way through because he's a dog. We get Boyd in there now. I'd really love to waste the entire third quarter here before scoring, but Boyd, I mean, he looked like he was going to score for a second. Barfield is in. I feel like he's going to score easily on this one. Oh, it's a direct snap. I forgot it was. Barfield is in. I got scared for a second. It was a direct snap. I didn't read it. I didn't read that it was. But Barfield is in. I used most of the third quarter on that possession. Not all of it. But I did a job. We used most of it. We're up 15 points on Duke. That should be enough to feel comfortable with. But we got to see how the offense of Duke comes out and plays. They could come out guns a-blazing and absolutely cook us like they had been doing previously. Let's play some good defense, and let's not worry about that. Malik Murphy's been a good quarterback today. Only has the one mistake. They hand off to the running back. He's going to get slowed up and then broken tackles. He's going to get yards out of it. We had him stop for like a loss of 3 or 4 on the play, and he's able to get 3 on it. How does he get positive yards out of that? The broken tackles in football games are crazy nowadays. It's going to be a read option. He tried the pitch, didn't actually do it, and he gets brought down for a loss of 3, so they lose all the yards that the running back got for them. They flip the play. 3rd and 10. He's going to fire it, and Palmer just got caught. Elijah Palmer got caught. That was similar to the... It was like a little curl route like the interception was in the first half. But he kept going backwards. He was backpedaling too much. Couldn't recover quick enough. That could have easily been a pick if he was playing tighter. I mean, Barfield has dominated the game, as you would expect him to, because he's Cam Barfield. This Duke crowd still seems to be pretty excited, even though they're down 15 in the fourth quarter. But whatever, maybe they're drunk, who knows. From the 49, Malik Murphy with the handoff. Nope, play action. And he's going to throw it to the running back, and he will get brought down for a gain of nothing. Good tackle. Fabian Ross, the senior. Get to him. Get to him. He's got too much time. Evan Johnson's there to bring him down. 3rd and 6. He's got too much time, man. We got to get to these quarterbacks. We just don't have the elite pass rush. And we didn't really have that with any of our guys the past 2 years. We just don't have a guy that's just that dominant. Oh, it's an interception. No, you knocked it away. That's an easy pick. Oh, I hate you. Makana Myers, the one that swatted it. He's a veteran. He knows what to do. He's got to pick that off. Or let the safety come and pick it. Oh, it's wide open. I hate those routes, man. They always get so wide open, no matter what coverage I throw at them. Zone or man, they always get open. That's why I wanted that pick on the previous play, because that wouldn't have happened, and Makana Meyer got beat on that one. Makana, if they score, it's on you, big dog. It is 1,000% on you. Because you could have had that pick, or you could have let the safety have the pick, whatever. Play action, he's going to run right into Funk. Funk didn't bring him down. How did Ramon Funk not bring him down? Probably because he threw a shoulder into him instead of actually like wrapping around him and tackling him. That's crazy. He ran the play action, he rolled right into him. And yes, Saveo with the tackle for a loss. That's huge. I thought it was going to give me a stupid animation where I don't dive far enough and he just runs right past me. 3rd and 14. It's obviously 4-down territory. It's a weird wide receiver screen, and it's 4th and 12. Obvious 4-down territory, but we got to stop him here. One more play, and we can run this clock out. Get to the quarterback. Saveo with elite pressure. Knock it down! Thank God that's not pass interference when we get the ball. Huge. Huge, 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 huge. And we will try to run the rest of this clock down as Cam Barfield gets a ton of yards. I mean, it's hard to run clock down when you got somebody like Cam Barfield because he just gets so many yards per attempt. But they keep tempting me with these press coverages. I've got the athletes, but I got to stick to the guns. I got to run the clock. We got to win this football game right here, right now. Although Barfield is starting to get a little bit worn down with the risk of injury getting a little high. He gets the first down there. Under 3 minutes, they bring Boyd in. That's probably for the best. Boyd, follow your blocks. I got stuck. And then when I bumped off him, he just stopped. There wasn't anything I could do. That's annoying. That's okay. What could have been a really good run ends up being 3. Would they call their timeouts here? I mean, only 15 points. I feel like they would. Barfield changed direction, not going to get there, and they call their first. All we got to do is get this timeout and then get this first down, and then it's ball game. 3rd and 3, hand off to Barfield, easy first down, good blocking from the offensive line, and that's pretty much the game. That is pretty much the ball game, because we'll run this final timeout. Then we'll run one more play to get the clock going. I mean, look at Cam Barfield. If they were smart, they'd probably let me score. I mean, that's probably the analytics play. It also saves them a timeout. The blocking from the wide receivers is too elite. And that'll be the ball game. Hawaii will go to Duke and stay undefeated. It was a little sketchy there. It was a little sketchy. First half was weird. But we do get the job done. I mean, our athletes just showed up when they needed to. Leo Van Dyke, Matthew Bliss, Matthias Felix, and then that man right there, Cam Barfield. 4 athletes is all you need to win a game in college football. That's for sure. I mean, that ball, man, I can't get over how good that ball was. Just right where it needed to be. That was the slot fade that he threw in the first half. I mean, Leo Van Dyke, he's played 3 football games for me, and he's impressed me. That is for sure. He's beyond impressed me. We stay undefeated, 3-0. I would assume we stay top 5. Can't say for sure, obviously. You never know what's going to happen. But let's move to week number 3 of the college football season. Show me some good stuff. Okay, so we're number 1 on a lot of the 5 stars. Our stadium atmosphere is going up. That's big. That's big. Stadium atmosphere going up. We did get locked out of quarterback Steve Fonseca, but that's probably not that bad. We are number 1 on a lot of different people, and I like that. This could be a good recruiting class if everything works out. Now, I don't know if everything's going to work out. Pac-12 Defense Player of the Week is Elijah Palmer. Maybe Cam. No Cam Barfield. Ooh, we take on Kentucky as well. Oh, they're good this year. No Cam Barfield just yet in the Heisman race. He'll get there. He will get there. So how's recruiting looking? We don't have any more hours yet. I probably need to start scheduling visits for some of these 5 stars. We have taken over Ohio State for Rashard Starks. Yeah, I need to decide who we're out on and take those points away. And then we will move those points to somebody else. Yeah, Steve Fonseca. Oh, he was actually one of the guys that I brought in and didn't actually end up scouting. We are number 1 on Montreal Vic, even though we haven't even offered him a scholarship yet. I need to find out how good that guy is. So who can I take points off of? Can I take points off of Rymiersma? I mean, that's risky. It's risky to take points off of Rymiersma, considering we're not even maxed out on his points. I might take 10 points off of him. We'll see what happens there. We jumped for Kranchik. Junior Cobb, we're jumping up. We're progressing. Hugh Kitchens, how good are you, Hugh? 89 acceleration. His speed could be good. Ugh. What about Geo Starks? 93 speed, 96 excel. What kind of wide receivers am I recruiting this year? We're going after Junior Cobb. He's got 94 speed. And then Jalen Peters has 95 speed. Okay, so I think I can take the points off of Geo Starks for right now. I like Geo Starks. I want another fast receiver, trust me. But I think I can take these points off. We're not going to be able to schedule a visit for anybody just yet. But I want to scout Montreal Vic. I'm just too curious. 91 acceleration. He's a gem. Only 82 speed. But he's a gem. Oh, mommy. I think I need to toss a Scully on him. I'm going to take 5 points off of Cole Pounds. And I'm going to toss a Scully on Montreal Vic. I need to have him. I need to have Montreal Vic on the team. So we're not going to be able to schedule a visit for anybody just yet. I really need some commitments, but the visits are going to help. Oh, we just don't have a lot of hours. That's the problem, man. We just don't have a lot of hours to work with. But we take on the number 10 team in the nation again on the road. Back-to-back tough road games. Wow, this is going to be a battle. This is going to be a battle, but this is a good test to see if we're ready for the big time. I mean, I know we went to the national championship last year, but this is going to be a good test to see if I like these gray uniforms. I like the gray uniforms. I think they're going to rock those. We'll rock the white. This is a tough test. I mean, the number 10 team in the nation. Let's go see what happens. We will send the ball away to start this game against Kentucky. I like that their field name is Kroger Field. That makes me laugh. I like that. And they will get the ball to start this game. This is a tough one. Now, in our past, last season in our college football run to the championship game, we did take down the number 1 team in the nation, Texas A&M, on that path. So we have experience battling tough teams. Not necessarily in tough environments because that was a neutral site game, but still. We have experience taking down those tough type of teams. But this is basically a whole different team. I mean, we have a different quarterback, an almost entirely new defense of starters. So it's definitely going to be a different challenge. But if we could take down the number 10 team in the nation on the road, talk about strength of schedule. Talk about quality wins. I don't even know who the quarterback is here. It looks like Pennington is the back. Is that Chad Pennington's kid, Cole Pennington? Did he transfer here? From Marshall? He's wide open, the tight end is. Or wide receiver, whoever that was. It is Cole Pennington. The transfer from Marshall, Chad Pennington's kid, Cole Pennington, is the quarterback of Kentucky here in his final year of eligibility. Good for him. He's leading the number 10 team in the nation, so I guess he's doing something right. And he's dominating me in the first 2 passes he's thrown, that's for sure. Is Chip Trainum still back there? I don't even know. I know he entered the portal in real life. Oh, they hand out to the running back. And no, it's Reggie Gallimore. Come on, defense. Please do something. Hand off to Gallimore, and Evan Johnson got his ankles broken by the juke. It wouldn't let me turn into him. He already had gotten the animation before I could turn into him. I didn't do it quick enough, I guess. He got his ankles shattered. Hand up to the running back again. Tyreek Tate wraps him up for a gain of 1. This Kentucky team's a little scary. Why did I schedule the number 10 team in the nation again? I don't remember. And that's a touchdown. Wow. The running back combination just killed me there. Jason Patterson? Is that what that said? Whatever it was, I got cooked. Lafulele almost blocked it. Almost blocked the extra point. That would have been pretty awesome. All right, we're down 7-0. Not ideal. But it is what it is. Oh, Devon Austin spins off of it. He's going to know. Devon Austin. Devon Austin kick return. He even had a spin off the tackle. I mean, you got to be kidding me. Devon, we got to go back and see that. Where's the film study here? I don't usually go back and watch kick return replays, but I mean, you got to see this. He spins off of this block here. I didn't even do this. Wasn't even animate. Like, this wasn't even a trigger that I hit. This was just him doing this normally. Like, he breaks the tackle, spins off of it, loops around, joystick inside, and he's just too fast for everybody. That's crazy. That is really awesome. So we will have to wait to see the offense because we score on kick return there. Hopefully that'll shut this crowd up a little bit so it's easier for us when we do eventually have to go on offense. Although, wouldn't it be awesome if I just scored every single point on special teams? Like, we had a bunch of like kick return and punt return touchdowns, and that's how we won the game. We never actually touched the ball on offense. That'd be actually insane. I don't think that's possible. I mean, it probably is possible. I don't think I'll ever do it, though. Hand out to the running back, and he's going to break a tackle, get down to the 24-yard line. This Reggie Gallimore seems to be a pretty hard runner. Oh, that's easy. Yep, Powell. He just destroyed the guard that was on him and just ran to the quarterback, Cole Pennington. That play action was a bad call there. But how could they have known that Powell was going to just burst through the line like that? Screen, got to get there. Evan Johnson. Oh, he cut inside. I hate when they do that. I overcommitted to him going to the outside. I forced him in, and that worked in their favor. The screen works to perfection. It's going to be an RPO. Wide receiver going down. Okay. Man, we had him stop, too. And the screen, they called a screen, and it worked. Oh, Ramon Funk, no, that chipped me. That's touchdown, Kentucky. Why are my DBs getting burnt down the field? That happened in the Duke game. They're just running up the seam, and our guys are getting cooked. Was it one guy? Who got beat here? Yeah, it's just number 14 just didn't cover him. Oh, it's Shirley as well, the safety. No wonder. The safeties aren't supposed to be doing that type of coverage. At least he's not. He's not the greatest cover guy. And Kentucky will go back up by a touchdown. We could be in some trouble here. This Kentucky team is good. I'd love another Devon Austin kick return touchdown if you want to give it to me. No, we're not going to do it. So we will go out on offense for the first time. We know what we have to do. We have to give it to Cam Barfield because this is going to be a hostile crowd. Although they're giving me a slot fade on my first play, I can't deny myself a slot fade on the first attempt. We got to test the defense here. Leo Van Dyke gets it out in time, and it's a touchdown. I'm so happy. I'm so happy we have these wide receivers. He throws a Heisman pose. You know what? You deserve it, Matthias. Everybody on this offense deserves it. Oh, my God. I love this team so much. One play, 76 yards. With a man in his face, he still delivers a ball accurate enough. God, Leo Van Dyke, man. He is the greatest thing that's ever happened to college football. Dare I say better than Tim Tebow? He's played 3 1/4 college football games, but he's already looking to be better than Tim Tebow. From the 22, Kentucky will go back on offense. Or hand it off to the receiver, and we will bring him down, gain of 2. Jamarian Wilcox was the man on that. Cole Pennington's got a rocket of an arm, that's for sure. Although it's easy, any quarterback could hit that wide open receiver down the seam, that's for sure. Doesn't take a Hall of Fame level talent to hit that throw. 3rd and 6, I'd love a 3 and out here. That would do wonders for the momentum. And it's gonna be Powell with his 2nd sack. Jermichael Powell, baby, the big D tackle. Let's go. Huge 3 and out. That's the type of momentum shift we needed. That is the type of momentum shift we needed. And I didn't know he was going to throw a block. They never throw blocks, so I didn't know. You can't give me back-to-back slot fades. You just can't do it. The coaching suggestions wants me to just... The intrusive thoughts are winning. It's going to be another one. No, it's not. It was a bad throw. Or not a great throw, I should say. The intrusive thoughts are winning, though. They want me just to throw deep balls the entire game. I'm down for it, I guess. I mean, I'm calling it, so obviously I'm down for it. But we'll finally get some handoffs here to Barfield. He's going to score on this play. Yep, he's in. 3 plays. Oh, I love it so much. I mean, you can't give me slot fades and press coverage with the athletes we have on the field. You just can't do that. You simply cannot come out in coverages that are like that. It's just not going to go well for you. It's been proven. It's literally been proven. They all started the 16-yard line. At some point, we got to take some time off this clock because we can't be in a shootout with Kentucky. That's for sure. We got to limit their possessions. But they just, I mean, I'm enticed. I'm too enticed by the slot fades, especially when they work. It's like a drug. It's addictive. I just want more. Give me more slot fades. Matthias Felix, just run deep. Just see how far you can run. I'll throw it to you. Oh, that's a good run from the running back. The backup running back gets a decent carry there. I think he's the one that scored the touchdown, Jason Patterson. Do I bring a blitz here? I haven't blitzed all game. Or I guess all first quarter. I'll play this. It's not going to be there. And, yep, that's a first down. Okay. I was wondering about the sweep. That's why I played the outside there. I wasn't sure if the sweep was going to be the call. Knowing me, I probably would have missed the sweep tackle anyway. Oh, pass interference? Okay, no. Luckily, they're probably going to say that ball was uncatchable. Even if it wasn't uncatchable, they just don't call those pass interferences very often. Oh, okay, good job. Wide receiver screen. The wide receiver screens don't really work too often. I don't like this coverage. Give a little bit of cushion here. Oh, it's only a run. 4th and 3, they'll punt the ball back to us. Now we're starting to get some momentum on defense. We're starting to calm down, and we're starting to focus and tackle this Kentucky team. Play better coverages. Don't let them bomb me deep. And we will... You can't be serious. Double slot fades? Oh, I can't call it. I can't. I mean, I can, and I want to. But I need to run clock. I need to get out of this game. This Kentucky team is too dangerous. They want me to call slot fade. You can't keep doing this to me. Matthias Felix is going to have 7,000 yards. Oh, he didn't actually win. Can I get that ball? Nah. You know what? That's my karma right there. Leo looks like he's hurt a little bit. Holding his ribs. That's my karma. Matthias didn't actually win on that route. Oh, what? Oh, that just went all kinds of bad on that possession. We didn't do anything that I wanted to do. We didn't run clock. We didn't score. That was a bad possession. I need to fight the demons. Fight the demons in the back of the head. They want me to throw the football deep, and it's not a good idea. All the time, at least. We need to run clock. Stick to the game plan. Run the clock. Hand the ball to Cam Barfield or Derek Boyd, I guess, whoever's in there. Hand the ball off, and we'll be good to go. It's as simple as that. Good tackle. Ali Swede with the tackle. 2nd and 10 from the 47-yard line. Get off the block. Interception. No, it's going to be caught. Good ball. I mean, he put that in a tight window. Ahmad Clausen with the catch. Cole Pennington's a good quarterback. He's underrated. because he plays for Marshall. He's a good quarterback. He's not going to be anything really in the league, I don't think. But he's a good college quarterback. Second and 10 for the 19. They motion tight end. They hand it to the running back. He's got a wide open lane. Just let him score. Let him score. We'll get time in the second quarter. I mean, there's no sense in trying to tackle him and go through all the steps in the goal line and all that kind of stuff. Just let him in. We live to fight another day. It's tied at 21. That bad possession is going to come back to haunt us. But we get the ball to start the second half. So if I can take all of this time off here in this second quarter, score, and then score at the beginning of the second half, that would change the entirety of this game. It would put us up instantly by 2 touchdowns. Just like that. So that's the idea. That's the objective. We'll see if we can actually accomplish that as Cam Barfield gets up to the 29-yard line. I don't know what I'm going to do when he graduates this year. Maybe I can redshirt him, although he's playing his 4th game, so probably not. Or no, they can play in 4 games, but then they can't play in anymore. But even if I redshirt him, he's a senior, so he can still graduate. So I think that'd be waste. That'd just be a waste. We'd have to let him go. Unfortunately, we have to see the end of Cam Barfield here in Hawaii after the season. It might be one of the saddest days of all time, that's for sure. We'll go underneath to Felix. He's not just a deep guy. He can go underneath and catch you, get some yards after the catch. He can do whatever he needs to do. We're taking a lot of time off. Barfield bounces off. 2nd and 7. They're starting to do a decent job of stopping the run. This one looks like a very favorable run spot. Derek Boyd will get a lot of yards, exactly what we needed to do, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Okay, now they want me to pass. I'll probably just check something down. Unless I want to go deep. Am I feeling a little spicy? No, I'll just hit Ashlock. That's the simple one. I don't think Perry won enough for me to feel comfortable throwing it, so just go underneath. 2nd and 3. That's a risky ball. Did he catch it? He did. Wow, that was not my intention to make that risky of a pass, but thank God he caught it. And I am going to have to take off the chew clock here because now we're getting into territory where it could get a little sketch. So let's take the chew clock off. 39 seconds. What do we do? Who do we go to? We got to roll with Van Dyke. I see Felix. I just don't think I can hit him here. That safety or that linebacker was covering that the entire way. There was an interception every single time, so no way I could have thrown that. I wonder if I send this deed. He didn't hear it, really? Did he hear it? He didn't hear it again. Come on, the crowd is not that loud. Okay, he heard it this time. Does it matter? I'm going to send it up to him. Back in the end zone! 4th and inches, 24 seconds to go. I think we get a little crazy here. I think we do QB sneak. We have all of our timeouts. So I'm going to call my timeout here if Van Dyke gets it. Snap it. Van Dyke is giving it. We'll call the timeout. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Verticals from the 17 feels weird. But verticals from the 17 is what I'm going to call. And Leo Van Dyke almost in. 1st and goal from the 2. I didn't want to dive. I was a little bit scared that he would fumble or something. So I didn't dive. But to the 2. Barfield. Cut it back. Cam Barfield in. And we've done the first part of the double dip. And we have scored the very end of the first half. And we took basically the entire second quarter. There's 14 seconds left. So we did exactly what I needed to do. I'll tell you, though, that 4th and inches QB sneak definitely made me a little nervous there. I wonder if they just kneel it into the half. Nope, they'll actually call a play. Maybe 2, depending on how quick this goes. from the 18. Pennington under center. He will hand it off to the running back. He's going to get a holding call, so they'll have one more play. And they will be backed up 10 more yards. Or 5 more yards. 1st and 15 from the 13. This has got to be, unless there's another penalty, obviously. This has got to be the final play of the half. It'll be another handoff. He breaks off one tackle, gets hit hard, and he will go down. We go into the halftime locker room up by a touchdown. This Kentucky team is giving me some... so they're giving me a run for my money, that's for sure. But the second half, I got to get it out of my head. Stop going for the deep ball. Take the time off. Run the offense. And that's what we're going to do. At least I hope. Okay, I've got the chew clock on. Just for purposes of just having a running clock. Can I get that to Perry? Yes, I can. Wasn't the greatest ball in the world, but Van Dyke's able to muscle it to Perry for a big-time catch. Throwing on the run I don't think is Van Dyke's strong suit, but he's still able to do the job. And Barfield just has too much speed. He gets a big-time first down. Stop tempting me with slot fades. Stop tempting me with slot fades. I just want to run clock and hand the ball off to Barfield. At the end of the day, he's our Heisman contender, even though he's not in the voting just yet. I don't know how he's not. He's had such a good season to start. Boyd, lower the shoulder. Didn't really lower the shoulder too much. I'll hand it up to Barfield again. I mean, if Barfield puts up another 100-plus yards, multiple touchdowns, how can he be denied off the Heisman? Oh, he's going to get wrapped up for a loss of 1 there. He probably should have been lost for more than that, but he was able to get back to only a loss of 1. Mainly, we got to calm this Kentucky crowd down because they're getting a little bit loud. They're only going to get louder here on 3rd down. This will be a perfect time for them to give me a slot fade, but the one time they don't give me one. The one time they don't give me one. This is not good. I see a couple guys open. I just got to scramble here. Oh, look at Leo Van Dyke, the athlete you are. Leo Van Dyke, touchdown, baby! Let's go! Ho, 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 ho. Leo Van Dyke, I mean, he's the GOAT. It's that simple. We're 4 games into his career. He's already the greatest quarterback to ever step foot on a college football field. Are you kidding me? He's not even that fast. He's pretty decent. He's obviously a decent athlete. He's able to outrun your average D lineman, but this broken tackle here is huge. He lowers the shoulder, breaks the tackle, braces for impact, and gets into the end zone for the rushing touchdown. I mean, 33 yards on a single attempt. Absolute, utter insanity. And we go up 35-21. We did complete the double dip. And now we are up 2 touchdowns without Kentucky ever touching the football. We have completely changed the complexion of this game. The momentum is 100% in our favor. If we were at home, this crowd would be rocking. And we took a decent amount of time in the 3rd quarter clock. Hand out to the running back. Broken tackle. God, I hate broken tackle so much. Missed tackle by me. Not really a broken tackle, just a missed opportunity. Took a bad angle. He gets a lot more yards than he should have. Those are the types of plays we just can't allow. Ramon Funk, he's going to get there. Ramon, no, he's not. Why is Sherrills getting beat every single time? He's not a cover guy. He's a safety for a reason. Who's he covering? So he just does the exact same thing that he got burnt on the previous touchdown. He drops back into cover, backpedaling, flips his hips super slow, and I mean it's just a straight line. The number 11 is just running a straight line. That's insane. Why is he in coverage like that? Is that what the... I mean, what kind of lineup do I have where he's doing that? Is he the slot corner? No. Fabian Ross, Elijah Palmer are the slot corners. So what does the cornerback position look like? I mean, he shouldn't even be... He's a starting free safety, obviously. He shouldn't even be in that position, and that's the second time he's gotten burnt like that. Oh, that's annoying. We are inflating this Kentucky offense to an unreal level. They are not. They should not have as many yards as they do have. It's a good thing we have some of the best athletes in the country on our team. I'd be a little bit worried if we didn't. But we just go right back on offense. We try to take down the clock even more. I mean, we've got the best back in the nation. So we just we do a little bit of running. We take away the third quarter clock. We take away the fourth quarter clock, and we go home. We go back to Hawaii, 4-0, undefeated, and maybe with a win over a top 10 team in the nation. Maybe that'll get us even higher than 4. Oh, it's a dumb idea. But Felix... Victory screech! Oh my God, Matthias. It was thrown behind him. He turns around and still makes the play. But because he turned around, the DB got all confused. He didn't know where to go. So he just rolls right around him and gets a couple extra yards he shouldn't have had. Insane. The GOAT. I've got all the GOATs on my team. I can't help it. The best wide receiver quarterback combination the world has ever seen. He's only a sophomore, ladies and gentlemen. Leo's only a freshman. We got a lot of years with these guys. They're going to break some records. I think that's pretty obvious. I think that is pretty darn obvious. I don't know if they're going to break Hawai'i records, because Colt Brennan and Timmy Chang were kind of crazy. But they're going to break some records. Keep running the football. Taking time off of this clock. Barfield's able to get it to the 9. Good job, Cam. And they want me to pass it now. Why do you want me to pass it? No, I don't want to do a hot route. I want to do an audible to a run. I was going to flip it to the other side of the field, but I ran out of play clock. He gets the first down anyway, so it works. Keep taking time. Keep taking all the time in the world. Barfield, juke move. Oh, that would have been an electric juke move. But the DB got it. He played it pretty well. Is Boyd going to come in? Yep, Boyd comes in. Power back. He's going to try to lower the shoulder and run over a Kentucky Wildcat. Oh, I had to, like, do the adjustment where he ran into the back of his own guy and then, like, backed out of it. So he didn't have the momentum to lower the shoulder. But Barfield's able to go in for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. So it works anyway, and we get our 2-touchdown advantage back. I'd really like it if Kentucky didn't just go down in like 3 plays and score because they just throw a deep ball. Come on, secondary. My DBs are not that bad. They're not great. We only have a couple of them that I like. But we are not that bad. And Sherrill's, I mean, he's not a bad guy. He's not a bad player. He's just not good in coverage. And he keeps getting thrown out there in coverage. Ollie Swede can't get there in time. Gets the ball away. Fabian Ross can't make the tackle. Tariq Tate can. Tariq Tate's a good player. He's a good athlete. 2nd and 7 from the 22. Gets it away again. Evan Johnson right there. I bet when it's all said and done, Evan Johnson's going to lead the team in tackles for his career. He's got the most tackles in the series, I would assume. 3rd and 1 from the 29. I'd love a 4th down call. We might get it right here, and we will. It's a big sack. They could not afford to take a sack right there. They take a massive one. I think they might split that between Powell and Laga. Laga Fuyana, I think is how you would say that. I don't know. I'm just going to call him Laga. That's another big play. Why didn't he jump? I pressed the button to intercept this pass. This is not a good ball. This is an interception, and he didn't jump. When do I turn into him? I turn into him right there. This is an interception 19,000 times out of 19,001 times. I pressed the button to jump and he didn't jump. Oh, it's unbelievable. There's no way that should be a touchdown. Cole Pennington is going to have 9,000 yards because of these deep balls that we just can't cover for some reason. Oh my God. Well, that's their last possession. They're not getting the ball again. I'm running out this final 2 minutes. They're not touching the football. I don't care if we don't score again. They're not getting the football. That's just what's not going to happen. Although maybe they will. Never mind. Matthew Bliss kick return touchdown. They're going to get the ball again. I'm not going to deny the freshman a kick return touchdown. Are you kidding me? The first time he's ever gotten the kick return? I'm not going to deny him it. Or maybe that wasn't the first time. I don't know. But his first ever kick, I know it was first ever kick return touchdown. I'm not going to deny him the kick return touchdown, especially if it helps us make the score look look more like a blowout. Can we please? I mean, that drive was looking real good, too. We had him backed up pretty far. You got to be kidding me. What is happening in this game? This is the most annoying game I've ever played. We didn't have anybody there? I mean, what are we doing here? Kentucky is not... they're not better than us, and yet they're right there with us. How do you have back-to-back kick return touchdowns? How do you go band for band on kick return touchdowns? That's crazy. All right, well, it's not going to be Matthew Bliss. It's going to be Devon Austin's turn. He had one in the last game. Or did he have one in this game? I don't remember. All right, well, he didn't have one here. So we will run this clock down and end this game. Kentucky will not get the ball back. It's just not going to happen. They will use their timeouts. We will not care. We will get a first down on this run. That'll be their second timeout. Then we'll use another run. They'll use their third timeout. And then we'll end the game. Because this game has been so frustrating. Not because Kentucky is that much better than us. They just have gotten so many yards because of a deep ball that we can't cover for some reason. That's like the only way they are in this game. If they don't have those touchdowns, we are blowing this team out. And that's very annoying to know. But we will win the game 49-42. So we beat a top 10 team in the nation. I know I did a lot of complaining in that game because it was well warranted. But we do beat a top 10 team in the nation. Stay undefeated on the road. That's a good win. Leo Van Dyke looked real good. Barfield obviously looked real good. I mean, Matthias Felix was unbelievable. The freshman 4-star Matthew Bliss was great. On the kick return, he didn't really do too much through the air. But Kentucky, man, they wouldn't go away, basically. They just would not go away. We would do something, they would do something. We would do something, they would do something. And that maybe is more so on our defense than it is on Kentucky's offense. I'm a little bit concerned. I wasn't as concerned in the first episode with our defense. I'm a little bit more concerned with our defense this episode. Because Duke and Kentucky both kind of destroyed us. And I didn't even put it together. We just played two primarily basketball schools and two basketball blue bloods in one doubleheader. That's kind of funny. But we do come away with 2 wins. That's got to put us up to like top 3, right? We lose out on the 4-star tight end Jeffrey Power. That's okay. We are still number 1, and for a couple of 4 stars and a 5-star Ramersma. We take on Iowa State in the next up. We're still number 4. Still number 4, and no Hawai'i players are in the Heisman. That's just disrespectful. We have 25 hours available. I need to free up some. We got to get somebody on a visit. Somebody's got to come on a visit. I don't know who it's going to be. We might be losing out on Junior Cobb. I just don't know where to separate these hours. I want these guys. We can take Jeffrey Power off. I don't even know how good Junior Hemingway is. Or Junior Hemingway, that's a former Michigan wide receiver. I don't know how good Joe Hemingway is. Do I waste a couple hours trying to scout him? Where do I put these 25 hours? I can't take any hours off of these guys. We're in some heated battles here. I just need to free up more hours to be able to get a visit. I might need to free up from Kranchik. Let's free up hours here. We'll put 10 on him. That leaves at least one visit opportunity. It might need to go to Brian Shaw. But Georgia Tech's starting to rise a little bit on Rashard Starks. Oh, this is so tough. These recruiting battles are so tough with no hours. But we need to get somebody in on a visit. So it's going to have to be... Do we do week 7 against Syracuse? That might be a little bit risky. It's week 4 right now. So we have a home game against Baylor. Then the bye. It's just, I don't know if Clemson's going to put a visit earlier on Brian Shaw. Because if they schedule a visit earlier than week 7, we're kind of screwed. I might do week 7. We line up with Coach Prestige, so we'll send him for that. We got to get him in on a visit. I mean, we got to get all these guys in a visit. We just don't have the hours to do so. I really wish we had more hours. We'll get them as we progress. This is only year number 3. But, man, this is some tough battles. Some tough battles. But our schedule, we're looking pretty good. We won against Georgia Tech and Penn State in the first episode. Then this episode, obviously, we took down Duke and Kentucky. Then we take on Iowa State. We've got Baylor, Iowa State and Baylor in the next episode. Then we got the bye week, so we'll simulate 3 weeks in the next episode. Then we get into some big-time Pac-12 play pretty soon. We got Syracuse, but then we got BYU, California, Colorado, Washington State, Oregon State. Now, Colorado obviously doesn't have Travis Hunter, Shadur Sanders, or anybody like that anymore, but they're still a good team. So we will see how the Pac-12 season opens up. I will, next offseason, I will increase the amount of conference games that we play. Because right now we're only playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will increase that to like 8, I think. Because there's too many non-conference games. And it's fun playing all the good teams like we just did. We played Kentucky, we played Penn State, we had the rematch with Penn State. So, I mean, it's fun playing all those games, but we probably need to have more conference games. Season stats, 800 yards, 8 touchdowns, 3 picks for Leo Van Dyke so far. Rushing-wise, I mean, Cam's 4 games in, he's already got 600 yards. I passed receiving, oops. Matthias Felix averages 138 yards a game. I love it. Absolutely love it. Matthew Bliss has 3 catches. One of them was the beautiful touchdown. Yeah, I think you can see who's my favorite receiver. Defensively, Tyreek Tate leading in tackles, Fabian Ross, Evan Johnson. We're not getting a lot of pressure. We're not getting a lot of interceptions either. We're just getting cooked is what we're getting. That's all that's kind of happening. All right, well, that's going to end the episode there. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.